members of the Consular Corps, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. We already know that Houston is an international city, and we already know that Houston is a city of trade and commerce. What is important to note is that a lot of the business that Houston does is business directly connected to foreign countries, and a lot of what drives our economy here is international trade, bilateral international trade, and a constant influx of business leaders from around the world coming to Houston to make connections and to build relationships that allow them to grow businesses here and abroad. There are already more than 3,000 local companies doing business overseas. And of course, Houston is home to the third largest consular corps in the nation. Those two statistics are clearly related to each other. We have worked over the last few years to enhance our knowledge of the work of the Consular Corps, to show our very strong appreciation for our Consular Corps, and to engage with our Consular Corps to do a better job of connecting business to business. Our Consular Corps represents the front line of connecting and communicating the tremendous capabilities of the city of Houston to the rest of the world. We have a long-standing tradition in Houston of having an annual consular ball. And I have to say that I think last year's consular ball was absolutely fantastic and maybe a little bit over the top. So hard to top that one. But it is possible to do better by not just putting on a great consular ball, but linking that consular ball to the business community of Houston more directly. And that's what we're about today. It's appropriate that we highlight the work of our diplomats, but also increase opportunities for Houstonians and Houston-based business to connect into the international community. So today I'm pleased to announce an initiative that will do just that. The Houston Consular Forum, which will be held October 17th through 18th, immediately preceding our annual Consular Ball. First and foremost, the Consular Forum recognizes the tremendous importance and value we place on our Consular Corps. The Forum is designed to enhance and supplement that traditional consular ball, which started in Houston in 1952, and yes, it is actually older than I am. It was created and sustained by Houston Junior Chamber of Commerce, and they did a fantastic job of building an institution and nurturing it over the years. Now, more than 60 years later, the Consular Ball Initiative is now under the management of my Office of Protocol and International Affairs, and it will continue as it has been in the most recent past. But it will be paired today or this year, and we hope in the future, with this business conference. This year's business conference theme is the Arctic: Opportunities in the Global North. And the conference will guarantee the insight, expertise, and perspective of companies that are active in the North Sea, and also link that expertise and that knowledge with new companies wanting to grow their businesses in those areas. The conference is designed to foster a high-level dialogue related to developing the Arctic and the technological, social, environmental, policy, and regulatory inputs that are driving development. We can't do it just through the business community and with the business community. We need the consulates representing those countries fully engaged. We also want to make sure that our very strong education component here in the Houston area has a role to play as well. The program is geared toward international government officials, executives, and subject matter experts from around the world. The Arctic Opportunities in the Global North is co-organized with OTC's Arctic Technology Conference, the University of Houston's U of H Energy Institute, the Consulates General of Canada, Denmark, Finland, Iceland, Norway, Russia, and Sweden, and with the strong support of the Greater Houston Partnership and the Houston First Corporation, which will once again be our host entity for the event. After the forum, the second component, of course, is the Consular Ball, and the 2014 theme is Northern Lights, Southern Hospitality. The event will honor the Consular Corps of Houston, but it will highlight the culture and cuisine of the 7 Arctic countries and celebrate the deep connections each country has to Houston. That evening will bring together leaders in our diplomatic, political, and business community, as well as executives in the fields of education, culture, and the arts. Funds raised by the Houston Consular Forum benefit Houston International Initiatives, a nonprofit organized to promote the city's international outreach, including our outreach and international business development activities, and of course support educational programs at local universities. I'm going to conclude my remarks with a sincere thanks to all those who have made this initiative possible. Our 2013 sponsors of our Consular Ball, most of whom will be returning this year at increased or maintained levels. Our 2013 sponsors of our various international business development activities. Private sponsorship is absolutely critical to our ability to do this international work. We don't do it at taxpayer expense, and it does require the private sector to step up, and we are profoundly grateful for that. I also want to thank our co-organizers and supporting organizations, the Junior Chamber of Commerce, the City of Houston staff, and then most especially the City of Houston's Consular Corps, which is an example of the strong business dynamic here in Houston, but fuels that strong business dynamic and actually enriches the cultural life of Houston in amazing and wonderful ways. We would be a poorer city in many ways without our strong international presence as exemplified by the Consular Corps. And so I want to thank everyone involved and formally now invite everyone to our forum on doing business in the Arctic and our Northern Lights Southern Hospitality Consular Ball. Thank you.